Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. So here's a good question to ask. Who's not getting paid? It's almost unbelievable. We all remember when Kamala Harris launched her campaign, or rather when her campaign was launched for her by the Democrat establishment. There was just so much hype in the air. I mean, everybody was coming out for Kamala Harris. And of course, the left wanted us to believe that it was all organic, right? All of a sudden, Kamala Harris went from the least popular vice president in American history to the most genuinely popular politician ever, with a real authentic grassroots base of support, right? More like, yeah, right. The whole thing was orchestrated, and of course we've exposed it before. How many people have been exposed as essentially being paid Democrat shills? Many TikTok stars and social media influencers literally being paid to campaign for Kamala Harris or publicly endorse her. I'm sure we all remember that moment with big Twitch streamer Kai Cenat, where he came out publicly and said that the Kamala campaign was trying to pay him for his endorsement, to which of course he refused.
I got the Secret Service calling me 5 times! I don't know goddamn shit about politics, man. I don't know nothing. I've never did anything with politics. And these blogs are like trying to say, yo, we gotta do this shit, Kai. And it's all the top blogs, but I'm like, bro, since when?
Well, it's happening again. You might have noticed, right ahead of the election, there's a massive flurry of celebrities and online influencers all releasing their endorsements all at once. And of course, the question is it genuine? Well, I'm not so sure it is, considering one of these influencers is now going public claiming that she was offered $50,000 to make a public post endorsing Kamala Harris. The fakeness of this campaign continues to get exposed. Let's have a conversation about that. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. All right, folks. So here's the clip that's got everybody talking. We've got this individual, Nicole Arbor. She describes herself as a comedian, music maker, chronic pain defeater with over 1.7 billion views across social media. She just released a post titled, "Kamala wanted to pay me to endorse her. That's why you're seeing all these endorsements. They're paid ads." Take a look at this.
I need you guys to know that when you see celebrities, influencers, musicians, whoever promoting Kamala Harris, it's because they're paid. And I know because they've approached me 3 times now. They always come in with the same offer. We want you to promote Kamala. We want you to say these talking points. And then I see a celebrity like Chrishell from Selling Sunset with a copy paste of that exact email. And then she posts, vote, looking like super hot in a picture. But nobody puts paid post underneath these. It's propaganda. I don't know how it's not considered illegal to do that when it's the election. When any other time, if we're not making it obvious that we're promoting something we're paid to promote, we could get in trouble. The last offer I got from Kamala Harris's team was $25,000, I believe, for just a couple stories on my Instagram. And I had some other really big offers, and I decided to not take any of them. With a few days left to the election, I just couldn't think to myself, we are this close to having a healthy America, to getting us out of this freaking pharmaceutical haze that we've been in, to get us like healthy food again, to get the pesticides off of our food. These are things we could fix in my lifetime. I couldn't do it. I couldn't take the money. It felt like blood money. I with RFK Jr. Everything that he's saying is correct. It's right. And as someone who went through the medical system and spent years of my life disabled when I probably didn't need to if I had proper care, I can't stand by and let other people suffer. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so much for organic. You know, it's just not the same. Democrats think that these endorsements are going to work for them. I don't think so. Because honestly, it feels as though these endorsements carry no weight. They're expected. Of course, these celebrities are going to come out and endorse Kamala Harris. First of all, a lot of them aren't going to say no to good, cold, hard cash. And secondly, in a way, their careers kind of depend on it. And that right there, I think, is the most important key distinction here. You know, coming out to support Kamala Harris can only benefit you in the world of Hollywood. You know, a lot of these celebrities are probably doing it just simply following the guidance of their agents and publicists. It's just kind of expected. You want to be part of the crew, part of the team, you want to play the game, well then you have to fall in line. But then of course on the other side, it's the exact opposite incentive structure now, isn't it? If you're a celebrity who comes out to publicly endorse Donald Trump, well probably no amount of money is really worth it. I mean, could you imagine accepting $50,000 from the Trump campaign only to be blacklisted in Hollywood and never be able to work again? Yeah, not exactly a great payoff now, is it? And now you see where I'm trying to go with this. That right there is the distinction. People who are coming out to endorse Donald Trump, especially celebrities, are putting everything on the line. They're putting their career on the line. They're probably putting family relationships on the line. Half of them are probably getting dropped by their publicists and their agents, being told that they're never going to work in this city ever again. You know, all the typical nonsense, basically the stuff that Dr. Phil was talking about during Donald Trump's Madison Square Garden rally. And so, you know, it's just not the same. And it's kind of building on this narrative here, or I guess the framing of this campaign, it's real versus fake, authentic versus inauthentic. Everything around Kamala Harris has been, first of all, given to her, and secondly, orchestrated and manipulated and created. There's a giant institutional power structure behind her, and they're just going with it. They're faking it. That's exactly what it is. I mean, we're supposed to believe that this stuff is genuine. Give me a break. Let me show you just how non-genuine it is. You know, most of these endorsements, just like Kamala Harris, are totally scripted. You know, real genuine stuff.
This will be the first time they've ever voted for someone who doesn't have an R next to their name, because they know this really matters. The truth is this: Kamala Harris will protect your right to disagree with her about policies or ideas, and then, as we have done for centuries, we'll debate them, we'll work on them together, and we'll move forward. The other guy, he demands unquestioning loyalty, says he wants revenge. I'm Harrison Ford. I've got one vote, same as anyone else, and I'm going to use it to move forward. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris.
That's Kamala Harris's latest breaking celebrity endorsement. Harrison Ford endorses Kamala Harris. Did you notice it? Because I certainly did. He's reading a script. Give me a break. It's the same thing that we keep seeing. All of it, it just doesn't coincide with an actual grassroots political movement. It's the fakest of the fake, possibly the fakest political campaign to ever run for any office ever. There's no actual excitement behind Kamala Harris. There's no real grassroots movement here. It's all a mirage. It's all a play. It's a theatrical performance. But what it really is an insult to your intelligence. You know, like I've been saying, Kamala Harris isn't saying, vote for me because my policies are greater, because I'm fit for the office. Kamala Harris is saying, vote for me because here I am on a video with your favorite celebrity. Vote for me. Not because I said it, but because Cardi B said it, and Eminem, and Usher, and Taylor Swift, and Beyonce, and Megan Thee Stallion, and Harrison Ford. I know gas prices are so expensive and groceries continue to go up and your life is becoming increasingly unaffordable, but vote for me because this out-of-touch Hollywood celebrity who happens to be worth $300 million told you to. It's a complete joke. And it's really been the basis of this campaign. Kamala Harris doesn't have name recognition. Probably more than half the country doesn't even know who she is. I mean, this right here pretty much shows you all that you need to know. Kamala Harris goes on the Call Her Daddy podcast and gets less than 1 million views on YouTube. Meanwhile, Donald Trump is what, at 50 million? On the latest Joe Rogan podcast, it pretty much tells you all that you need to know. One side is an actual grassroots movement, and the other is one big establishment-ran propaganda campaign. And these people had the audacity to claim that this was a grassroots campaign with all kinds of excitement and hype. They really think you're stupid, and I'm just sitting here hoping that they aren't right. I mean, what can I say here other than I guess we'll have to see what happens on the 5th of November. I guess we're really gonna have to find out where the actual genuine grassroots enthusiasm truly lies. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys on this one. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and possibly subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.